Hi everyone, our psalm today is chapter 98, Perek Tzadichet. This is the fourth chapter that we read in Kabbalat Shabbat on Friday night. And similar to the second chapter that we read, Psalm 96, this is also a Shir Chadash. It is a song that we will sing in the future. What is this song that we will sing? Verses 2 through 3 describe that in the future there will be a time when all nations will recognize God's sovereignty and also the special relationship that God has specifically with the Jewish people. Verses 4 through 6 then describe the musical celebration that will ensue in the world, trumpets and horns that will be blaring, all in celebration and in recognition of God's sovereignty over the world. Verses 7 through 8 then describe how all of nature, the sea, the mountains, will also join in this celebration. But we're left with a very puzzling verse 9, which reads as follows. Lifnei Hashem kiva lishbot haaretz, yishbot tevel b'tzedek va'amim b'meisharim. Before the Lord, for he comes to judge the earth, he will judge the world with righteousness and the people with equity. While we're in this moment of celebration, this Shir Chadash of the future, the psalmist circles back and reminds us that eventually God will also be judging us. Why does this appear here? It actually seems to be very puzzling. Usually we think of the day of judgment as one of awe or one of fear. And yet here we're remembering that God actually judges us in this time of great celebration. And I think what the psalmist is doing here is actually giving us a promise that in the future, once the whole world is in a place, nature and all the people who inhabit the world, that they all recognize God's sovereignty, we have no fear of judgment anymore. Because as the psalmist says, Yishbot tevel b'tzedek, he will judge the world with righteousness, meaning that at that point in time, the world will be filled with righteousness. And so therefore, not only is this a Shir Chadash, but it is really a psalm of hope, a psalm for what will the world look like when it is truly a world that is filled with tzedek.
The song that is sung to this traditionally is a very famous melody. It goes like this. Mizmor shiru l'Hashem, shir chadash, ki niflo tasa, shia lo yamino Yisro hakacho, biyu Hashem Yeshuato, v'nei hagoyim gila tzidkato, zachar chasno ve'emunato, levei Yisrael ro'u kol ha'apsei haaretz, et Yeshuat Elokeinu, Ariyu l'Hashem kol haaretz, Pitzu v'ranenu v'zameru zamru l'Hashem v'chinor v'kol zimra v'chatzot v'kol shofar Ariyu lifnei hamelech Hashem yiram hayam umlo tevel v'yoshveva eharoyim chauchav yachad harim yiranenu lifnei Hashem kiva lishbot haaretz yishbot tevel b'tzedek v'yamim b'meisharim
Join us tomorrow as we do the fifth chapter of Kabbalat Shabbat.